Good evening and happy Thursday as we welcome you into Unioto High School as the Shermans are set up for a weeknight non-conference matchup with the Harvest Prep Warriors. Along with John Bruce, my name is Dewey Daly as we welcome you into tonight's coverage. John, one of the big home matchups for this Unioto Shermans team, their fifth non-conference matchup of the season under 14th year head coach Jeff Miller. The Shermans struggled a little bit outside of the conference after that opening night win against Miami Trace. 0-3 in their last three non-conference matchups, but that's due to the upped schedule outside of the SVC. Going to look to get back on track outside of the conference here tonight.
Yeah, they've really, since 2 years ago, they went undefeated in the regular season, and since then they have really upped that non-conference schedule. They came back with 3 losses a year ago, 3 losses already this season, but if you ask Coach Miller, he would tell you just some growing pains, working through some stuff, and, ultimately, you're just going to get better playing better competition. So you play a 3-time state champion in Purcell Marion with their first loss of the season. That's going to happen to 99.9% of the teams in the state of Ohio this year. And then you lose to a really good Waterford team up at Ohio Dominican and then lost to a really good Parkersburg team. Now, it was a day after Parkersburg was beat by Fairland by double figures, so I think Unioto came out of that game a little disappointed, but now they finally get to play at home against one of these really talented teams and a really talented Harvest Prep team who, while they come in with a record of 4-7, they feature a couple of really big-time players. First off with Malia Lofton, a 5'7" sophomore. Number 2, she's a player to watch for sure for the Warriors.
Yeah, Harvest Prep 4-7 this season. 2-4 in their last 6, but they have won their last 2, so a bit of a hot streak for the Warriors under head coach David Dennis, both the boys and girls coach at Harvest Prep.
Yeah, he's won a whole lot of games, so knows what it takes to win when it comes down to the stretch. This is a program that's had a lot of success, and a good coach like that does a good job of getting good assistants, especially if you're going to be doing both boys and girls. You got to have good assistants because ultimately they can help make a difference whenever there's probably a boys game on a night where you got to have a late practice or whatnot. So interesting for him to coach both, but it hasn't appeared to have affected them in recent seasons at least.
Harvest Prep 3 consecutive winning seasons, 2 years removed from a 21-6 resume. Last year 17-11 district champs out of the East in Division 3. Also Harvest Prep their first year as an independent program coming out of the MSL Cardinal a season ago.
Yeah, I don't really think it was fully intended for them to become independent, but I think the MSL Cardinal kind of shut down and they were not brought along because partially for the success that they've had in all of their sports. So it will be interesting to see where their program goes, but that opens them up to be able to go on the road and play teams like Unioto on the road. We'll also be able to play them at home. But I know one of the big things about this matchup that Unioto liked was the fact that they actually were going to be able to have a home game as opposed to losing a lot of these home game gates whenever you go to all these showcases and whatnot. So this is a Harvest Prep team that played Fairland early in the season. I believe it was a 69-53 game. So they have played a really good team in the Southeast District. This one should be a fun one for sure.
Alrighty, Shermans and Warriors, Thursday night non-conference matchup coming up next here on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio.
Hey, Mike Glockner here from the Glockner family of dealerships. Want to talk to you about our express service that we offer at every Glockner location. Did you know that you don't need an appointment if you need a routine service done to your vehicle? All you have to do is show up. No appointment necessary. Stop by and let us serve you at any Glockner location today.
Glo Fiber is now in Ohio. And with gig speed fiber internet, we're keeping things real. As in real reliable speeds. Real people who really want to talk to you. Not to mention, real simple pricing. Switch to Glo Fiber today to get real fast, real reliable fiber internet and your first month free. Glo Fiber is here. Welcome to Glo Ohio. Call 1-833-WANT-GLO or visit glofiber.com to switch today.
Since 1853, Tomlinson Insurance has been protecting families, farms, and businesses in our community. As an independent agency, we offer personalized coverage for your auto, home, farm, and business, plus health and life insurance too. And we proudly partner with Erie Insurance to give you peace of mind with reliable coverage at competitive rates. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call us today at 740-773-4181 or visit us at tomlinsonins.com.
Mark. 6 months of training. 8 miles to go. A 3-way tie for almost last place.
Look good in these shorts, right?
And 3 years since he and his team at Ohio Health left cancer in the dust.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Par-Mar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Par-Mar has it. Download the Par-Mar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Par-Mar rewards card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Caleb Williams has transferred to Wendy's for the new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This burger's my inspiration, and I just hope to inspire you.
Oh, you have inspired us.
Thought we were doing names on the headband.
Get it together. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie & Son Trucking. Willie & Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie & Son Trucking each week at sosaohio.com.
We welcome you back to Unioto High School with Shermans and Warriors moments away here on this Thursday night. John, in the pregame, we talked about a couple players you can expect to see tonight for Harvest Prep to make a big impact. What can we see from this Unioto team?
For Unioto, they're led by Miley Smith, 28.4 points a game, 7.4 rebounds per game as well. She's improved her three-point shooting, 37% from three-point range on the year, and that to me is one of the biggest things for her in her growth as a player. And then Maya Hamilton seems to be getting back close to 100%, 18.2 points a game, 24 made threes. She does a little bit of everything, is able to get to the basket as well. And then Kiera Beard, 9.6 points a game, and Magnolia Holbert, 9 points a game. They've got to find a fifth contributor in there. Starting is going to be Charlotte Dennis. Will it be Kendall Walker as well? Maybe Aiden Dannison or Jade Stewart. They've got to find some sort of mix to get a fifth option in there, because right now, if you focus on those four, you maybe can win the game, because if you can just hold them down to their averages, it makes it hard for this Unioto team to kind of go over the top.
Starters tonight for both teams. We'll first look at Harvest Prep. The Monet Gamble, Malaya Lofton, Ray Smith, Janae Carter, and Jordan Johnson. For the Shermans, Magnolia Holbert, Charlotte Dennis, Kiera Beard, Maya Hamilton, and Miley Smith.
Yeah, and Maya Hamilton recently committed to Central Connecticut State, a Division I school. Miley Smith will be going to a Division I school eventually as well. Just talking to Coach Miller in the pregame, he was really high on the Malaya Lofton for the Warriors, and also Janae Carter, a freshman, said they both project as being able to be Division I players as well. So there's a whole lot of talent out there on the floor tonight. So this one should be a fun matchup for sure.
So it'll be Smith and Gamble to the center circle to get us going here tonight.
This will be an interesting tip, just because, we used to run this same setup in our tip-offs. If Unioto wins it, they've got a chance to get a layup on the other end. So this will be interesting to see how this tip goes.
So the opening tip goes with Unioto. First trip on the offensive side underneath Hamilton, rejected by Janae Carter.
That's great recovery on the play, because, as I said, Unioto wins the tip. They get a chance for a layup. Good closeout by Jordan Johnson to deny that layup.
Holbert Inbounding to the outside, Smith on the drive, banks it in for 2.
Yeah, just using that size and strength, showing why she's a 1,000-point scorer early in her junior year.
Lofton now going the other way, answers with a tough layup of her own.
Just going through contact. I like the way what we're seeing so far, a lot of contact.
Smith now pushing the tempo the other way, back-to-back points for the junior.
Cannot lose her in transition if you're the Warriors.
Long 3 on the way for Lofton, won't go. An offensive rebound for Janae Carter. Putback is good for the freshman.
Good work.
Sherman's pushing the tempo the other way. Pass from Smith to Hamilton over the head of the senior and out of bounds.
Yeah, on the other end, good work by Carter just to out-jump Miley Smith for that and get the putback.
So the Warriors with the first defensive stop here tonight. The junior Malaya Lofton walks it across the timeline for the Warriors. Smith to Gamble, top of the key. 3 is good for the junior.
Good offensive action there, getting a nice look at the top of the key for Gamble.
7-4 lead for Harvest Prep. Left side, Maya Hamilton way downtown, cannot get it to go. Rebound, Gamble. Smith pushes it ahead to Johnson, driving baseline, fouled on the way up. 2 shots coming up for the sophomore, Jordan Johnson.
Yeah, you got to get back in transition. You got to find your person. You're not able to do so there, and that's going to lead to 2 free throws for Johnson. Only a 45% free throw shooter on the season.
Johnson able to knock down the first. So the Shermans still without a stop on the defensive side as Johnson able to knock down the pair. Holbert into the half court, hands it off to Smith. Smith down the lane, free throw line, jumper, rolls around, won't go. Another rebound for Monet Gamble.
Yeah, good look. Just good work there by Gamble on the board.
Lofton in transition, kicks it out to Smith. Smith driving into the corner. Right side, Janae Carter fires from 3, can't connect, rebound Hamilton. In transition, Hamilton, right-handed runner, won't go, but fouled on the way up.
Yeah, good job just taking it until she got stopped and then drawing the contact. First foul of the game on Jordan Johnson. Hamilton, an 82% free throw shooter, will step to the line looking for her first points of the game. But down here on this end, that was a heck of a catch by Janae Carter, just unable to get the 3 to fall. But a really good play athletically.
So Hamilton unable to knock down the first. Back half of the trip coming up, and she splits the pair. So a little less than 2.5 minutes into tonight's contest, a 9-5 lead for Harvest Prep. Johnson pressured, momentarily lost the basketball, able to re-corral behind the arc.
Good hand by Charlotte Dennis, but good work by Johnson to figure that ball out.
Ray Smith, right-handed runner, is good for the junior.
Yeah, good job just getting in the lane, wrong-footed, but goes up and buries the little runner. Biggest lead of the game.
Miley Smith down the lane, kicks it right side, jumper on the way for Dennis, no good. Another rebound for Gamble. Gamble pass ahead to Johnson. Off the legs of Johnson and out of bounds. Unioto going to take over.
First turnover for the Warriors.
Bearda skip pass right side to Dennis. Loose basketball. Dennis re-corrals. Hands it off. Hamilton down the lane. Scoop layup with the right hand is good.
Yeah, she's relentless going to the basket. Good work there by Hamilton, just going until they get to the basket.
Going the other way, Malia Lofton can't connect from the free throw line. Defensive rebound for Miley Smith. Smith going coast to coast with the right hand. It's good off the glass.
Once again, you got to stop the ball if you're the Warriors. She's going to get all the way to the basket. She's going to finish more times than not. 6 now for Miley Smith.
Gamble down the lane, up with the right hand, won't go. Another rebound for Smith. Hamilton going to work inside, unable to finish through contact, but another foul on the senior will send her to the line for the second time tonight.
Yeah, that one's going to be on Ray Smith, her first. Once again, just going with the dribble drive, trying to get to the basket. Go until you're stopped, and if you get stopped, try to rise up through and draw some contact. She does a good job of it there.
Couple subs for both teams in between free throws. It'll be Aiden Dannison and Kendall Walker for Unioto. For Harvest Prep, one of the two, Anjua Achumpong.
Janiyah Wilson was the other, number 4.
And Janiyah Wilson as well, checking in for Harvest Prep.
Achumpong's going to give them some size difficulty inside.
Right side 3, Smith from downtown, can't connect, rebound Beard. Beard pushes it ahead to Smith in transition. Smith off the glass gives the Shermans the lead.
Yeah, good job in transition there by Beard. Finding Smith leaking out. Unioto on an 8-0 run.
Ray Smith kicks it into the corner with Gamble. Gamble crosses over inside, but a foul on the floor prior to the shot. Baseline out of bounds play coming up for Harvest Prep.
Really good first step there by Monet Gamble, going once again until she gets fouled. Good work by Aiden Dannison just to deny that layup opportunity.
Underneath, Wilson inbounds it beyond the arc to Lofton. Lofton kicks it back out to Wilson. Now top of the key with Ray Smith. Ray Smith on the drive, right-handed runner, no good. Achumpong, the offensive rebound, fouled on the putback. 2 shots coming up for the 6-foot junior.
Yeah, Achumpong only a 33% free throw shooter on the season, but 6 foot, good size, does a good job of pulling down that rebound and forcing a foul. That's going to be the first on Kiara Beard for the Shermans.
So Achumpong to the line for 2 shots, misses the first. Keeps it at a 2-point lead for the Shermans. Hamilton inside, hands it off to Smith. Loose ball, recorralled by Hamilton, taken away by Gamble. Gamble going the other way. 1-on-3 break, can't get it to go. Rebound Walker and a foul on Achumpong. Third team foul of the quarter for Harvest Prep. First on Achumpong.
Yeah, Gamble got the steal and maybe just a little too aggressive there. Going really 1-on-3. Unable to get it to fall, and then good work by Kendall Walker to pull down that board.
Full court pressure by Lofton. Into the half court, Hamilton for 3, yes!
Yeah, I like the idea to double there, but probably not with, Maya Hamilton's person. The senior buries the triple. 8 points now for Hamilton.
Smith puts up the jumper, can't connect. Rebound for Aiden Dannison. Dannison ahead to Smith, right side. Smith fires from 3, can't connect. Nobody home for the long rebound. Harvest Prep taking over with 2:09 to go in the quarter.
Pretty good look. I think if you are, your Coach Miller, you want Miley Smith to feel comfortable enough to knock those shots down, to have the confidence to shoot those shots, where in the past she wouldn't pull those shots, because now it's at least a threat. It makes her much more difficult to guard.
Holbert re-enters for the Shermans. Lofton, top of the key three. Malaya Lofton puts it in from downtown.
5 now for Lofton. Can't give her that much room.
Tip pass by Janae Carter, going to stay on this end with Unioto. Jade Stewart checking in during the dead ball as well for the Shermans. I believe Carter re-entered as well. So less than 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, 16-15 lead for Unioto. Backdoor pass, Smith driving baseline, gets it to go off the glass.
Really good body movement there for Smith. Avoiding the contact and scoring inside. 10 now for the junior.
Carter left side feeds it. Ray Smith down the lane, up with the right hand, and a foul. Looks like it'll be on the shot, so 2 shots for Ray Smith. No, they're actually going to have it on the floor prior to the shot.
First on Maggie Holbert.
Top of the key three, Janiyah Wilson can't connect from downtown, but an offensive rebound for Janae Carter. Lost the basketball, taken away by Hamilton. Hamilton going the other way, stripped by Wilson. Loose ball corralled by Lofton, passes it ahead to Carter, up with the left hand, can't get it to go, but draws the foul.
Kind of a bait foul there, because I don't know how much contact there was actually made by Jade Stewart on the play. But now Carter will step to the line for 2. Only a 63% free throw shooter. Shoots the ball well from 3, though. It's one of those little anomalies.
So Carter able to knock down the first, lead back down to 2 for Unioto. Two of 2 on the trip for Carter. 1 point lead for Unioto, nearly 60 seconds to go in the quarter. Smith down the lane, going all the way. Right-handed runner won't go for the junior. An offensive rebound for Stewart. Lost the basketball, and Janae Carter with the takeaway, but they're going to whistle the play dead prior to the Carter steal. So Harvest Prep basketball, 48 ticks to go in the first quarter.
A little break for Unioto there, because Harvest Prep was going to have numbers going the other way, but instead now they can get reset on the defensive end.
So Lofton walks it across the timeline for Harvest Prep. Entry pass to Carter, right side. Back to Lofton, fires from 3, comes up short. Rebound for Kiera Beard. Beard ahead to Hamilton. Hamilton hop step inside, and a defensive foul on Harvest Prep. It'll be Janae Carter.
Carter beat her to the spot, but was still in the air, which is going to be a block more times than not. If she could have got her feet back set, that was going to be a charge.
4th team foul for Harvest Prep. Hamilton into Walker. Back to Hamilton into the short corner. Hamilton looking underneath for Walker. It's taken away by Wilson. Pass ahead to Carter, lost the handle on the basketball, and it rolls out of bounds. A costly turnover for Harvest Prep.
Yeah, just a little too fast on the break there. You didn't need to go that quickly. Could have got the last shot of the last shot of the quarter while getting the ball to start the 4th. But instead, just going too much of a hurry.
Freshman Khalees Crawford checking in for the first time tonight. Only playing in 3 of the Warriors' 11 games up to this point this season, but averaging 7.5 points in those 3 contests. 4 to shoot for Unioto. Hamilton off the screen, kick pass right side. Stewart from downtown cannot connect. So after one, it's an 18-17 lead for Unioto. We'll take a break. You're watching Ohio High School girls basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio Health.
Hey, Mike Glockner here from the Glockner family of dealerships. Want to talk to you about our express service that we offer at every Glockner location. Did you know that you don't need an appointment if you need a routine service done to your vehicle? All you have to do is show up. No appointment necessary. Stop by and let us serve you at any Glockner location today.
Richard. Countless nights in the garage. 8 shiny new pistons. 1 very happy 16-year-old granddaughter. And 2 years since starting cancer treatment at Ohio Health.
We welcome you back to Unioto High School, an 18-17 lead after the first 8 minutes for the Shermans. John, a back-and-forth first quarter. But at the horn, it's Unioto with a 1-point advantage heading into quarter number 2.
Yeah, it was as much as a 6-point lead for Harvest Prep as they were up 11-5. Unioto was able to come back and take the lead right after going up 13-11, never giving up the lead after that. Unioto, 10 points from Miley Smith, 8 from Maya Hamilton for all of their points, where Harvest Prep had 6 different players score, so using some balance in their attack.
So the second quarter will begin with the Warriors. Here's Smith on the drive, another tough finish for the junior. Unioto with tempo the other way. Beard, cross-crease pass to Hamilton, taken away by Jordan Johnson. Johnson up the near sideline, backs it out. Lofton thought about the long three, penetrates instead. Up for the layup, can't get it to go. Rebound Hamilton. Hamilton going the other way, Lofton with the steal. Lofton, a second chance opportunity, delivers.
Yeah, too many turnovers for Unioto right now. 6 turnovers. That's going to lead to the timeout for Coach Miller.
30-second timeout for the Shermans. Harvest Prep off to a 4-0 run in the first 40 seconds of the second quarter.
Yeah, 6-0 if you go back to the last quarter. But it starts where you probably have a run out for a layup for Kiera Beard, and instead of taking the layup, she tries to pass it. And then Hamilton gets the rebound on the other end, but just goes too fast and loses control, and it leads to a Leah Lofton layup on the other end. She's got 7 to lead the Warriors as they have this 3-point lead now.
So both teams with their starting 5s on the floor to begin the quarter. Full court pressure by Harvest Prep. Holbert works it across the midline for Unioto, going all the way. Holbert off the glass for the deuce.
Yeah, her first shot attempt does a really good job beating the pressure. Doesn't even use the left hand, just gets all the way to the hoop. Good finish by Holbert.
Lofton looking to get it outside to Smith. It's taken away by Miley Smith. Smith on the break, up with the right hand, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound for Smith, put back, no good as well. Another offensive rebound out to Holbert for 3, puts it in. Magnolia Holbert from downtown.
That's a big play. Magnolia Holbert coming alive here in the second. Good work by Charlotte Dennis to keep that alive after the back-to-back misses by Miley Smith.
23-21 lead for the Shermans. 4-0 run for them out of the timeout. Janae Carter answers on the other end to tie it at 23.
Yeah, good cut. Across the lane, just does a good work, elevating and finishing. Freshman Carter with 6 now.
Kiera Beard going the other way for Unioto. Lost the basketball, and Jordan Johnson on the takeaway. Now Carter inside, kicks it out, top of the key. Lofton for 3, off the back iron, won't go. Rebound Beard. Beard down the lane, cut off by Smith, hands it off. Miley Smith underneath. Fouled on the shot, 2 free throws up now for the junior.
Yeah, I like that Kiera Beard looked like she was being a little more aggressive there than a really good basket cut by Miley Smith, drawing the foul first on Monet Gamble.
2 shots now for the junior Miley Smith. Able to knock down the first.
76% free throw shooter coming into the contest.
28.5 points per game through their first 10 for Miley Smith. She's perfect on the trip to give the Shermans a 2-point lead.
12 now for Smith.
Top of the key with Johnson, now left side with Ray Smith. Back to Lofton, left wing, penetrates inside. Right-handed runner is good for the junior.
Yeah, good first step by Lofton. Hitting a little floater off the glass.
Right side, Beard, way downtown, can't connect. Loose ball last touched by Lofton and the Warriors, so it's going to stay on this end with Unioto.
Good driving kick. A little rushed on the shot.
Baseline out of bounds play now for the Shermans. Holbert inbounding underneath the Smith. Back to Holbert, short corner, going to work underneath, fading away, can't get it to go. Another rebound for Malaya Lofton. Smith now underneath, rejected by Smith. Smith with the rebound near side as well. A costly turnover into the half court for the Shermans.
8 turnovers for the Shermans, only 3 for the Warriors so far.
So after the big time block by Miley Smith, the Shermans handed right back to Harvest Prep. 5 minutes to go in the half.
Yeah, great help side defense.
Smith fires from 3, can't not get it to go. Rebound Smith. Shermans with numbers the other way. Hamilton up with the left hand. Shermans back out in front by 2.
Good look ahead, good left-handed finish.
(27-25) Unioto. Underneath, baseline drive by Ray Smith, able to finish up top for 2.
Yeah, only 5'4", so she's got to be creative in her attacks. Good job there, selling the ball fake and then finishing on the baseline.
And a defensive foul on the other side. It'll be Harvest Prep. The sophomore Jordan Johnson whistled in for the second team foul of the quarter.
Body-wise, she was in good position, but just the reach ends up being the foul. I think they've got some miscommunications because they had 6 on the court.
Ajwa Achumpong back in for the Warriors. Holbert far side into Miley Smith underneath, can't get the layup to go. Loose ball out of bounds, going to stay on this end with the Shermans.
Yeah, I think Smith probably gets that call. She doesn't turn her body. So she turned her body looking for the contact instead of just going into it, which also you're probably going to make it if you don't turn your body away from the contact there.
Holbert into Smith, long 3 on the way, won't go. Another rebound for Gamble.
Her 4th already.
On the drive, Wilson kicks it. Gamble fires from 3, can't connect. The ball last touched by Achumpong, going to be going the other way with Unioto.
Harvest Prep does a lot of little things really well on the offensive end. Just haven't shot the ball super well tonight, which is the only reason why we are still currently tied, because they've got a lot of good looks.
Entry spat pass to Smith, fakes the handoff to Beard. Miley Smith going down the lane, finishes for 2.
Hasn't shot it really well from the outside, so you run a nice play design to get her on the drive to the basket. 14 now for Smith.
Lofton backs it out, kicks it back up top of the key. Smith, another drive down the lane. Right-handed runner, no good. Going to stay on this end. Last touch by Aiden Dannison.
think we got a bench warning. Can only have the one coach standing.
So inbound underneath for the Warriors as Lofton lobs it up top with Ray Smith. Lofton driving baseline, top of the key to Wilson. Wilson fires from 3 off the right side of the rim, but an offensive rebound for Achumpong. Banks it in for the putback deuce.
Yeah, just using her size and strength there. Achumpong does a good job.
On the other end, Monet Gamble with the takeaway for Harvest Prep. Lofton feed underneath. Too high for the 5'9" junior Monet Gamble. A turnover in transition for the Warriors.
Only their 4th versus 9 turnovers for Unioto. Although they're dropping back their pressure a little bit. I would like if I'm Harvest Prep, I'd like to see them keep the pressure on. Try to get them to keep rushing. It's double.
Hamilton crosses over, cut off by Gamble. Into the corner. Beard, mid-range jumper won't go. An offensive rebound for Miley Smith. Putback is good.
Yeah, good work there by Smith, just getting on the inside, boxing her person out, getting the putback.
Ray Smith opposite of the screen, down the lane, kicks it out. Lofton for 3, won't go. Offensive rebound for Achumpong, fouled on the putback, and 2 more free throws coming up for the 6' junior, Anjua Achumpong.
That drive and kick, though, was next level. Ray Smith with a great drive through the lane and kick out, just unable to hit the 3. Unioto's, they've got to do something to focus on Achumpong, as she's got back-to-back offensive rebounds. She's got 3 offensive rebounds so far in her limited action.
Achumpong able to knock down the first. Jade Stewart re-enters for Unioto and for Kiera Beard. Now it looks like we'll see Charlotte Dennis back in as well. So Miley Smith and Kiera Beard to the bench for Unioto. Achumpong unable to knock down the second free throw, a rebound for Dennis. Hamilton a mismatch, going to work underneath. She's fouled on the way up. 2 shots coming up for the senior.
That's a gorgeous hesitation dribble. She saw who her matchup was going to be, took advantage of it, where if Achumpong drops off of her, she's going to just pull that from 3. But as soon as Achumpong takes the extra step out, blows by, draws the foul.
Hamilton able to knock down the first. Miley Smith quickly back in for the Shermans. Janae Carter back in for Harvest Prep. Second shot for Hamilton is good. 3-point lead for Unioto, less than 2 minutes to go in the first half. On the drive, Ray Smith can't get it to go off the window. A rebound for Magnolia Holbert. Walker right side with Stewart. Now Smith down the lane, kicks it. Holbert fires from 3. Yes!
Good drive, good kick. Calling for the ball the entire time. When you do that, you better knock that down. And Maggie Holbert does just that. 8 points all here in the second quarter. Biggest lead of the game for the Shermans.
Lead now up to 6 for the Shermans. Ray Smith inside, fouled on the way up.
Should be Hamilton.
Another trip to the free throw line for Harvest Prep.
Correction called on Kendall Walker. So that's her second. That could be kind of big just for depth reasons for Unioto, because Achumpong's been a big issue for them, and it seemed like Walker was doing a decent job with her. Smith knocks down her first.
So Smith able to knock down the pair, now up to 8 points, all here in the first half, only averaging 7.5 per contest through their first 7 games.
Yeah, she's played really well for the Warriors.
Holbert off the screen, more than likely an offensive foul. It will be on Miley Smith. Moving screen on the junior.
Yeah, she just stepped out. When you're used to being the one getting screened for instead of being the screener, sometimes you can take that extra step out, and that ends up being a pretty big turnover, the 10th for the Shermans.
So a 4-point lead for Unioto. Harvest Prep with the basketball, under 50 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Wilson pressured by Dennis.
Good hands.
Pass tipped into the backcourt. No violation for Harvest Prep. Here's Lofton, kicks it right corner 3 on the way for Wilson, off the mark. Rebound, Holbert, pass in transition, taken away by Wilson. Right side 3 for Smith, won't go. And another rebound for Beard. Beard passes it ahead to Smith. Smith on the drive, tripped up around the right elbow. So 9.3 seconds to go here in the first half. Second foul on Janae Carter. Only the 4th team foul of the quarter on the Warriors. It'll be Holbert inbounding far side for Unioto.
Got a chance to equal their biggest lead, which has been 6, or even get their biggest lead if they get a 3 here.
Beard into Holbert, 8 to shoot for Unioto. Holbert top of the key, feed to Dennis. Now Hamilton fires from 3, can't connect. 2 quarters down, a 36-32 lead for the Shermans. We'll take a break. You're watching Ohio High School girls basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio.
Hey, Mike Glockner here from the Glockner family of dealerships. Want to talk to you about our express service that we offer at every Glockner location. Did you know that you don't need an appointment if you need a routine service done to your vehicle? All you have to do is show up. No appointment necessary. Stop by and let us serve you at any Glockner location today.
Glo Fiber is now in Ohio. And with gig speed fiber internet, we're keeping things real. As in real reliable speeds. Real people who really want to talk to you. Not to mention, real simple pricing. Switch to Glo Fiber today to get real fast, real reliable fiber internet and your first month free. Glo Fiber is here. Welcome to Glo Ohio. Call 1-833-WANT-GLO or visit glofiber.com to switch today.
Since 1853, Tomlinson Insurance has been protecting families, farms, and businesses in our community. As an independent agency, we offer personalized coverage for your auto, home, farm, and business, plus health and life insurance too. And we proudly partner with Erie Insurance to give you peace of mind with reliable coverage at competitive rates. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call us today at 740-773-4181 or visit us at tomlinsonins.com.
Mark. 6 months of training. 8 miles to go. A 3-way tie for almost last place.
You look good in these shorts, right?
And 3 years since he and his team at Ohio Health left cancer in the dust.
If there's not a Par Mar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Par Mar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Par Mar has it. Download the Par Mar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Par Mar rewards card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Par Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Caleb Williams has transferred to Wendy's for the new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This burger's my inspiration, and I just hope to inspire you.
Oh, you have inspired us.
Thought we were doing names on the headband.
Get it together. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie and Son Trucking. Willie and Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie and Son Trucking each week at sosaohio.com.
We welcome you back to Unioto High School, a 36-32 lead for the Shermans at the break. It was a back and forth first half with both teams having having leads in each of the first two quarters, but it's the Shermans after two with a 4-point lead headed into the third.
Yeah, neither team led by more than 6. Harvest Prep led 11-5 in that first quarter. Unioto led 36-30 late in the first half. In the second quarter, it really felt like neither team could get any extension on their lead at all, as it stayed within really a 4-point range through most of that quarter until a big 3 by Maggie Holbert late in the half made it that 6-point game for the Shermans. 4 lead changes, 7 ties. Ultimately, this has been a really tightly played game. The biggest issue right now for Unioto has been the turnovers, as they have 11 so far. Harvest Prep with only 4. For Harvest Prep, they've gotten some good action. Malia Lofton, 9 points. Ray Smith, I've been really impressed with her. Only 5'4", but she's getting into the lane at a really high level. She's got 8. She's done a really good job of kicking the ball out. If they can knock down a couple more shots, she's put them in really good position offensively. 6 points for Janae Carter. 4 points off the bench for Adjoa Ashampong. 3 rebounds as well, all offensive. 3 points for Monet Gamble, along with 4 rebounds to lead them. 2 points for Jordan Johnson as well. A little undersized, but plays really hard for them as well. I like what I've seen out of Harvest Prep so far. I think their offensive sequences are really good. Just got to get some shot making out of them if you are the Warriors, because you're getting some decent looks. Unioto's had to play a lot of help side because of what they were able to do off the dribble, and because of the help side, those kickouts are open. Just got to make the most of it if you're the Warriors. For the Shermans, we talked about it after the first quarter, where Miley Smith and Maya Hamilton combined for all 18 points. They needed someone else to step up, and it was Maggie Holbert in a big way in that second quarter, as she knocks down a pair of threes and a driving layup. She had 8 points. Now she's the only other one who's scored so far, because Miley Smith has shown why she is a big-time recruit. 16 points, 6 rebounds, a couple of assists as well. She also has that really big help side block. Maya Hamilton with 12 points, 5 for 6 at the free throw line. Haven't really been able to get anything out of Kiera Beard on the offensive end. She took a couple shots. The second shot I thought was a really good look, because she dribbled into a good mid-range look, just didn't get it to fall. Ultimately, it led to points as they got to put back. I thought Charlotte Dennis played really well defensively, where they've had some issues with some size in their most recent loss. Well, really, their previous 2 losses were because some size, matching up with a freshman, doing a good job of attacking it, using a senior to attack the freshman. Ultimately, Dennis is growing throughout the season and doing a good job defensively so far. And I know it might seem like a little thing, but her just shooting a 15-footer has got to make Coach Miller pretty happy, because there was a game earlier this season where they ran some actions for her and she would just kick it right back out, even on layups. So getting her involved in the offensive end is a must for them if they want to make the tournament run that they are hoping for. But to win this game tonight, they've got to do what they can to stop the dribble drive for Harvest Prep. You stop the dribble drive, that eliminates those kickouts, and then you got to make sure you're rebounding like crazy, because what this Harvest Prep team can do on the offensive glass, we saw it from Ashampong. They're not really, they don't have a big size advantage on Unioto besides that, but for Harvest Prep, you have to like where you're at, because you didn't shoot the ball very well. You're only down by 4. If you're Unioto, you turn it over 11 times, you're up by 4, so you also have to feel pretty good about where you're at. So I think both halftime speeches, a lot of wins between these 2 coaching staffs, and I think ultimately you're going to see some nice adjustments by both staffs.
And John, in the pregame, we obviously talked about the 5'7" junior Malaya Lofton for Harvest Prep. Second team All-Ohioan a season ago out of Division III. Averaged 17 points per game a season ago as a sophomore. We mentioned a couple other names as well, but for Coach David Dennis, it's been a lot of Ray Smith. I believe had 8 points in the first half. Very big 8 points, as it really seems like they haven't been able to get Gamble or Carter going as much as Smith has through 2 quarters.
Yeah, Carter comes in averaging 10 points a game. She has 6, but it's been a pretty quiet 6. Ray Smith averaging 7.5 points a game, already with 8, and doing a lot of what she wants on getting the ball to the basket. She's done a really good job of driving and kicking, using her, even though she's a little undersized, doing a good job of getting inside, not getting blocked. Only was blocked the one time. It was that help side block, but has done a really good job of getting inside, and I look for Coach Dennis to really push for that here in the second half as well.
Second half coming up here at Unioto High School. We'll take another quick break. Third quarter coming up on the other side. You're watching Ohio High School girls basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie and Son Trucking. Willie and Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie and Son Trucking each week at sosaohio.com.
Caleb Williams has transferred to Wendy's for the new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This burger's my inspiration, and I just hope to inspire you.
Oh, you have inspired us.
Thought we were doing names on the headband.
Get it together. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
Since 1853, Tomlinson Insurance has been protecting families, farms, and businesses in our community. As an independent agency, we offer personalized coverage for your auto, home, farm, and business, plus health and life insurance too. And we proudly partner with Erie Insurance to give you peace of mind with reliable coverage at competitive rates. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call us today at 740-773-4181 or visit us at tomlinsonins.com.
We welcome you back to Unioto High School. Shermans leading by 4, 36-32 after the first couple of quarters here tonight. Thursday night non-conference matchup between the Unioto Shermans and Harvest Prep Warriors. First meeting ever between these two teams in girls basketball.
I'm not 100% sure this isn't the first meeting ever between the schools, because I know boys basketball has never played. Just knowing their spring sports, I'm pretty sure that hasn't happened. Definitely hasn't in football. So I would say, I will tell you this. One of Westfall's last ever Central District boys tournament games, they scored like 110 on Harvest Prep. Like 2 years later, Harvest Prep, I think, was in the state. So they did not take that lying down.
Third quarter underway here in Frenchtown. It'll be the Shermans with the basketball to begin the frame as Crawford forces the takeaway, rather Smith. And into the half-court, Harvest Prep turns it right back over. Miley Smith with the takeaway in transition. Smith fires from 3, can't connect. An offensive rebound for Hamilton underneath. Hamilton's put back, won't go. Loose ball out of bounds. Going to stay on this end with the Shermans.
Yeah, good look in transition. I think Unioto likely gets a break right there, as it looked like Charlotte Dennis was the reason for that ball to go out of bounds.
So Holbert inbounding underneath for Unioto. Short corner to Smith, back to Holbert underneath. Now the freshman Beard. Beard off the screen, back out to Smith. Smith down the lane, up with the right hand, whistled in for the travel prior to the shot, so a turnover for Unioto.
I didn't know she traveled. It looked awkward.
So the Warriors take over, 7:15 to go in the third quarter. Both teams scoreless so far in the frame. So Carter into the half court for Harvest Prep, now right side with Ray Smith. Smith, Lofton, top of the key, 3 off the back iron, won't go. An offensive rebound for Johnson, loose ball corralled by Smith, who lost the basketball to the far sideline, out of bounds. Unioto takes over.
Yeah, not the prettiest first minute and 7 seconds. 2 turnovers each.
So a pair of defensive stops for both teams to begin the frame. Dennis hands it off. Hamilton down the left side, rejected by Smith. An offensive rebound by Miley Smith out to Beard. Can't connect from 3.
Seeing the physicality ramping up here in the second half.
Lofton with the rebound, going all the way. Malaya Lofton can't answer on the other end.
8 boards now for Miley Smith.
Holbert now with tempo, kicks it out. Smith fires from the top of the key, puts it in. Miley Smith from downtown.
Nice drive and kick. Biggest lead of the game for Unioto, forces the timeout.
Timeout for Coach Dennis. 30-second timeout for Harvest Prep.
Yeah, Harvest Prep just 2 turnovers, 2 missed shots so far. Maybe just a little bit too much of a hurry on the offensive end. They're still getting the decent looks that they are wanting, just unable to get anything to fall so far.
First timeout of the night for head coach David Dennis. We mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Dennis, both the boys and girls basketball coach at Harvest Prep.
Don't see it a whole lot anymore. I know Fort Fry's coach was the boys and girls coach for a long time. Now only the girls coach. Really, I can't think of a whole lot of other examples in our moderate area, since Fort Fry is so far out of our coverage area, like from this side of the gym to the other, outside of our coverage area from Waterford.
So Harvest Prep with the basketball. 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. 7-point lead for Unioto. Ray Smith inside, kicks it out left side 3. Jordan Johnson connects from downtown.
Needed that one. Nice drive and kick. Jordan Johnson buries the triple. Only averages 3 points a game, up to 5 now for the Warriors.
Top of the key, Holbert for 3, won't go. Rebound Smith. Smith crosses over down the lane, cross crease pass to Monet Gamble, who banks it in. Jordan Johnson, rather, brings the Warriors back within 2.
And that's the thing. You got to stop the ball. Ray Smith goes till she's stopped. When she gets stopped, beautiful pass across the lane for the layup.
Hamilton steps back, top of the key 3, off the mark, rebound Gamble. Carter driving baseline, skip pass, Johnson can't get it to go, off the window, rebound Dennis. Holbert in transition, going all the way, can't connect.
Unioto taking some bad shots.
Another rebound for Gamble. Carter crosses over underneath. Carter up for the layup, draws the foul.
That's a beautiful hesitation on that crossover by Janae Carter. But yeah, Unioto just in a rush on the offensive end, just trying to get shots up. Like, I don't know what they're doing, really. I guess that prevents you from turnovers, but just too reckless right now.
The freshman Janae Carter able to knock down the first. Kendall Walker back in for Unioto.
3 for 3 now for Carter at the line.
Ajwa Achampong back in for Harvest Prep. Second shot for Carter is good. We're tied at 39.
7-0 run now for Harvest Prep after the timeout.
Hamilton guarded by Lofton. Right side, Beard steps back. Beard underneath, Walker. Up for the layup, cannot get it to go, but an offensive rebound for Smith. Put back is no good, long rebound for Holbert. Left side, Smith for 3, can't connect. Offensive rebound for Walker and a foul in the short corner. It'll be Achampong. Third foul on the junior. Baseline out of bounds play now for Unioto. Holbert inbound to Walker. Quick layup is good.
Yeah, you got to make yourself a threat at some point. Kendall Walker does a good job showing and then quickly getting that ball up off the glass. Only averages 1.8 points a game. Does a good job there.
Lofton kicks it into the corner. Now Smith left side. Smith crosses over, lost the basketball. Holbert and Gamble tied up near side. It'll be a jump ball possession with Unioto, so it should stay on this end. Janiyah Wilson back in for the Warriors and for Achampong.
Yeah, Beard did a better job there of not going for the initial fake by Smith.
Gamble hands it off to Lofton. Kicks it out to Carter Smith for the lead. Can't connect. Another rebound for Holbert. Top of the key, Miley Smith can't connect from downtown. A rebound for Ray Smith. Smith passes it ahead. Lofton going the other way. Cannot get it to go with the left hand. Pass ahead, Hamilton wide open on the other end. Extends the Shermans lead to 4.
Yeah, that's how big missed layups are. Go from possibly being tied to down 4 just like that because of a missed layup.
Lofton inside, kicks it out. Carter for 3, off the mark. Long rebound by Carter. Right side, Lofton fires from 3, can't connect. And another offensive rebound for Harvest Prep. This time, Gamble put back, won't go, but Gamble fouled on the way up. 2 shots now for the 5'9" junior, Monet Gamble.
One of the things Unioto does is they leak out Miley Smith at times. They need her in a game like this to kind of stay in and rebound on those long rebounds. She closed out and then kind of leaked out the midcourt. The ball gets smacked out. Her person steps up and goes and gets the rebound, keeps the possession alive, ultimately ending up with the 3rd foul on Kendall Walker.
So Gamble unable to knock down the first. Misses the second as well. Rebound, Hamilton fires it down the court to Beard on the other end. Banks it in for 2.
Good look ahead. First points of the game for Beard, up to a 6-point lead once again.
Johnson off the screen, down the lane. Jordan Johnson foul.
Should be 3 on Holbert. But it's just a game of runs where, well, I guess it was signaled someone else. Ends up being on Beard. That's her second, which they had sent a sub in to get Holbert because I think they assumed it was going to be on Holbert. They bring the sub back. But it's a game of runs. So Coach Dennis calls that timeout, 39-32, an immediate 7-0 run. Unioto doesn't panic, a 6-0 run, now up to the current 6-point lead.
So Johnson misses the first. One more coming for the sophomore, John. 2:28 to go in the 3rd quarter. It seems like the free throw battle up to this point, much in favor of Harvest Prep.
Yeah, they've gotten to the line a lot. It's a place where they don't really excel. They've shot it decent tonight, but they've got to make sure they're, missing their last 4.
So 0 of 2 on the trip for Jordan Johnson. In transition, Monet Gamble with the takeaway.
Only the 3rd turnover of the quarter, but 14 now for the game.
Into the corner. Carter spinning underneath, out to Lofton. Lofton driving on Beard, kicks it out. Johnson fires from 3, yes!
Jordan Johnson, a huge 3rd quarter, 10 points now, 8 of which coming into this 3rd quarter. They've needed every one of them to stay in this game.
Johnson makes it a 1-possession basketball game.
It's another,
And another offensive foul on Unioto. Second one of the night for Miley Smith.
The only thing I'll say is they're getting killed inside. teams are just there. You can hear the bodies getting hit, and then you're getting the moving screens at the top. So like to see some consistency. That was a moving screen.
Wilson crosses over. Wilson right-handed. Runner is good. What a shot for Janiyah Wilson.
But even there, she gets pushed on the runner. Likely should have had a chance for a three-point play. Good finish there by Wilson.
Harvest Prep now trails by 1. Into the half court, Holbert up for the layup, won't go, and a foul underneath. Whistled in on the shot, it'll be Jordan Johnson. Holbert to the line for a pair.
And that's honest. Like, this will be my last comment about it. But the official underneath doesn't call that. The official on the outside, it's so obvious, does call it. So you got to get on the same page. Hopefully they can do that in between quarters here.
So Holbert splits the pair, lead up to 2 for Unioto.
It's her first miss of the season. 8 of 9 now for Holbert.
Carter spinning inside, up with the right hand, can't get it to go. Rebound Hamilton. In transition, Janiyah Wilson. Whistled in for the foul, 3rd of the quarter for Harvest Prep.
Really pretty move by Janae Carter, though. Unable to get it to fall previously, but a really pretty move.
Hamilton crosses over down the lane. Hamilton flicks it up and is fouled on the shot. The officials coming together after the foul.
That's a bad call.
And a travel on Hamilton prior to the shot. It's the original ruling overturned. Harvest Prep going to take over. 47.5 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, trailing Unioto by 2.
It's the 2nd jump stop called a travel so far.
Lofton into the half court for Harvest Prep. Lofton crosses over left side with Gamble. Gamble underneath, up with the right hand, ties it at 46.
9th tie. Pretty finish inside by Gamble.
Hamilton now the other way, and a foul prior to the shot. 4th of the quarter on Harvest Prep. So for the final 21 seconds, both teams with 4 fouls in the frame. All defensive fouls will be free throws on the other end. For now, a baseline out-of-bounds play for Unioto. Holbert inbounding underneath for Unioto.
Yep.
And a foul on Carter prior to the basketball being inbounded, so Hamilton will head to the line for 2 shots. Clock stopped at 21 seconds.
It'll be the 3rd on Carter. Unioto doesn't run a whole lot of action on their stuff, but a good job screening away, using her body, positioning there, which leads to the hold. Hamilton now with 15 on the night.
Hamilton able to knock down the first, second as well. Lead back up to 2 for Unioto. $13 to shoot for Harvest Prep. Loose basketball corralled near side by Gamble. Lofton into the corner with Carter. Back out to Gamble left side. Skip pass right side, Ray Smith. Smith on the drive, up with the right hand. We're tied again at 48. As Ray Smith once again, the big time basket. This one to end the frame and tie us up at 48 with 8 minutes to go in regulation. We'll step aside. You're watching Ohio High School girls basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio Health.
Glow Fiber is now in Ohio. And with gig speed fiber internet, we're keeping things real. As in real, reliable speeds. Real people who really want to talk to you. Not to mention, real simple pricing. Switch to Glow Fiber today to get real fast, real reliable fiber internet and your first month free. Glow Fiber is here. Welcome to Glowhio. Call 1-833-WANT-GLOW or visit glowfiber.com to switch today.
Kimberly. Tons of practice. One chop away from a black belt. 7 of the best sidekicks. And 5 years since her cancer diagnosis at Ohio Health.
We welcome you back to Unioto High School, 48-48. 8 minutes on the scoreboard, 1 quarter to go here in Frenchtown.
Tell you what, I'll take Ray Smith on my team any day of the week. The 5'4" junior didn't score in the fourth or third quarter until that last drive and basket to tie this game. Just a really, really tough player is number 5, Ray Smith, for the Warriors.
10 points now on the night for Smith. Unioto will start the fourth quarter with possession of the basketball. Miley Smith backs it out.
Miley Smith, game high 19.
Screen by Dennis Smith down the lane, up for the layup, counted in the foul.
I'm going to go back to just not being on the same page because that was probably a moving screen by Charlotte Dennis. But once she turned the corner, Miley Smith does a great job getting to the basket. And that's a big 4th foul on Jordan Johnson as she has 4 now.
Smith unable to convert the three-point play. Another rebound for Monet Gamble.
And just kind of going back to Jordan Johnson, she had 8 in that third quarter.
Lofton now on the drive, lost the basketball. Kiera Beard with the takeaway. Beard cross-crease pass to Smith, can't answer off the window. Smith out to Holbert beyond the arc. The Shermans now looking to reset. Hamilton crosses over left side. Maya Hamilton cannot get it to fall, but fouled on the way up. 2 more free throws now for Maya Hamilton.
Is that basket regulation size or what? Nice drive there by Maya Hamilton. Just unable to get that to fall, going through the contact. Foul starting to build up now for Harvest Prep.
So now a chance for Maya Hamilton to make it a 2-possession ball game. 52-48 Unioto.
18 now for Hamilton.
Lofton off the screen, steps into a long-range 3 off the mark, rebound Hamilton. Hamilton now the other way, up with the right hand, blocked by Gamble, loose ball out of bounds, last touched by Ray Smith. Gonna stay on this end with the Shermans.
I like the aggressiveness, good help side defense there. I think this is a good timeout. Shermans, you're not playing a whole lot of players, so you got to use your timeouts wisely here. If you're Coach Miller, try to save that energy over this last 6:45.
Second timeout of the night for Unioto. Been a relatively quick basketball game. Started a few minutes after 5, only 8:22 here tonight.
Yeah, and it's been, it's been called normally. It's not like they've swallowed their whistles. They've had plenty of free throws. It's just I think we're getting into action at a good pace. I think it's been administrated well. It's just, and the players, we don't have anyone doing the Giannis of taking 9.9 seconds to shoot each free throw. So you get like Maya Hamilton who's just catching it, going to the line quickly. And I think that just makes the game play at a much more watchable pace.
Smith underneath, fading away with the right hand, rolls it in for the deuce. Shermans by 6. 6.5 minutes to go.
23 now for Smith.
Ray Smith crosses over underneath, rejected by Dennis, but an offensive rebound by Gamble. Gamble and Dennis tied up. Going to stay on this end with Harvest Prep.
Really good help side defense there by Charlotte Dennis, because it looked like it was going to be another layup for Ray Smith, but she just closed it out in a hurry. But once again, it's Ray Smith getting to the hoop.
Smith going to work, passes it off. Gamble inside, up with the right hand, unable to roll it over the front iron. Long rebound corralled by Johnson. Lofton hands it off. Jordan Johnson, right-handed runner, won't go. Rebound, Kiera Beard. 3-on-3 break, Smith left side. Skip pass to Beard near side. Beard double teamed off the screen.
I'll say someone is open.
Smith, baseline drive rejected by Gamble, who's whistled in for the foul. Third of the quarter for Harvest Prep.
Must have been the body. I think Gamble thought she was clean up top, but called on the body. Will lead to Smith back to the free throw line where she's 2 for 3 tonight.
Smith unable to knock down the first. Second free throw on the way is good.
24 now.
7-point lead now for the Shermans. 5.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Right side, Ray Smith. Smith steps back, fires from 3, puts it in. Ray Smith from downtown.
Just an absolute gutty player, Ray Smith, 13 now.
Smith going the other way, scoop lamp with the right hand, can't answer. But a foul will send Smith to the line for 2 shots. Smith a bit slow to get up after the play, eventually able to do so. Be the 4th foul on the freshman Janae Carter.
She's going to have to come out unless he calls a timeout here. Which I'm guessing we'll see. Yeah.
So a timeout for Unioto. Gonna have to be a full. So we'll step aside. You're watching Ohio High School girls basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio Health.
Mark. 6 months of training. 8 miles to go. A 3-way tie for almost last place.
Look good in these shorts, right?
And 3 years since he and his team at Ohio Health left cancer in the dust.
If there's not a Par Mar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Par Mar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Par Mar has it. Download the Par Mar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Par Mar rewards card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Par Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
We welcome you back to Unioto High School, 3rd timeout of the night for head coach Jeff Miller. It'll be Miley Smith to the line for 2 shots, 5:09 to go in the 4th.
Yeah, a decently hard foul, just a clean foul going for the block. But you can see the tape up on Miller's shoulder, so probably didn't help on that. She knocks down the first one, but a good timeout there because where Coach Miller came out to check on his player, he has to use that timeout if she wants to stay in the game.
So Smith able to knock down the pair, lead up to 6 for the Shermans.
She's got 26 to lead all scorers.
Smith another 3, this time can't connect. Rebound near side for Holbert, who's double teamed. Holbert more than likely going to be called for the travel, rather a jump ball. So possession with Unioto.
Got together. But with how Ray Smith's been going, I would have guessed that shot was going in. Playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Hamilton bounces it into Holbert, who walks it across the timeline for Unioto. Hamilton down the lane, up with the right hand, can't get it to go. 2 more free throws coming up for Hamilton.
Not a whole lot of people here from Harvest Prep, but I think you're going to start hearing them a little bit as it is now 5-0 with the foul differential here in this fourth quarter, and that is huge. Unioto being very aggressive going to the basket, but that is huge for the last 4:40 of the game because every foul now will lead to free throws for the Tanks.
3rd foul of the night for Monet Gamble. Hamilton able to knock down the pair.
20 now for Hamilton. 3 for Gamble, 3 for Smith, 4 for Carter, 4 for Johnson, 3 for Ashampong. So a lot of foul trouble for the Warriors.
Right side, Ray Smith for 3, can't connect. Rebound Smith.
10 boards now. So double-double for Miley Smith.
Nearing the halfway mark here in the fourth quarter, 59-51, Unioto leading. Holbert doubled off the screen. Dumps it off to Hamilton, now left side. Smith driving inside, outlet pass to Dennis, intercepted by Janiyah Wilson. Wilson flicks it ahead, Lofton for 3, and a travel prior to the shot.
It was a good drop-off there by Wilson because of how little that Charlotte Dennis gets the ball on the offensive end.
Hamilton pass inside, Miley Smith off the glass for 2.
Good look ahead, good finish. Biggest lead of the night now for the Shermans at 10.
61-51, Unioto Lofton on the other end, answers.
It's just a tough team. Harvest Prep has not shot the ball well. They've done a good job of managing the ball. But, man, they're tough. You think that this is probably the 3rd or 4th time where, like, in my mind, I'm thinking, well, this is about to be Unioto running away with this game. But they just keep battling. Getting to the line once again. Lofton with a chance to cut it to 7.
Lofton able to convert the 3-point play.
13 now for the junior.
Holbert looking backdoor for Smith. It's taken away by Carter. Full head of steam. The freshman banks it in.
Right.
61-56, Unioto's lead dwindling.
And right back in it now. From 10 down to 5, just like that.
Hamilton driving inside, kicks it out to Dennis. Now Unioto looking to slow things down. Hamilton down the lane, off to Smith. Now Smith retreats to the volleyball line. Hamilton, right elbow, jumper is good.
That's a really good possession for Unioto. Things started to unravel a little bit. They run about 45 seconds off the clock. Get a 15-footer from Hamilton. Big shot.
Right side, Ray Smith. Into the short corner, poked away by Beard. Smith recorrals, passes it out to Lofton. Into the corner, Janae Carter fires from three. Looks like Miley Smith may have caught a piece of it. Rebound for Holbert. Holbert in the backcourt. Able to get it out to Smith. Shermans with numbers the other way. Smith up for the layup, draws the foul.
Really heady play by Maggie Holbert. Loses her footing, does a good job to not freak out, look ahead, and try to get it down court at the very least.
So Smith to the line for 2 shots. She knocks down the first.
Second on Wilson.
Second shot now for Smith on the way is good. Lead right back up to 9 for Unioto. And a timeout for Harvest Prep, the second of the night for Coach David Dennis.
Well, apparently not. I don't know what. Don't really know what's going on now. After the made free throw, Miley Smith now with 30 on the night.
So no timeout, rather.
Pretty much a free timeout, though.
Even though still 4 timeouts remaining for Harvest Prep.
I thought they had plenty.
2 for Unioto. So a 9-point lead for the Shermans, 1:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Carter passes it off to Smith. Smith on the drive out to Wilson for 3, off the mark. Rebound Hamilton. Hamilton ahead to Smith, backs it out to Hamilton, now near side with Holbert. Sherman's now looking to play keep away. Hamilton back to Holbert, tied up with Smith. Holbert breaks away, kicks it into the corner with Beard.
Really smart play by the freshman to just pull right back out.
A foul around the volleyball line. It'll be Janiyah Wilson.
I'm kind of surprised that when Aiden Dannison got the ball, they didn't foul immediately. Ran a lot of time right there for the Shermans. It's going to be a third on Wilson. Smith already with 30, has a chance to add on.
So Smith splits the pair, lead gonna stay at 10 for Unioto. Carter going the other way, up with the right hand, banks it in. And a foul in the half court for Janiyah Wilson. Third on the junior, fourth rather.
Twelve of 13 at the line is Maya Hamilton tonight.
So Hamilton makes them both. Lead back up to 10 for the Shermans. Right side, Carter way downtown off the mark. An offensive rebound for Janiyah Wilson. Put back no good as well. Rebound Hamilton.
Say that's going to be it. It's a good win for Unioto. Tell you what, I really like this Harvest Prep team. I think there's some things they're going to get better at. but this is a really good win for Unioto. I know the record for Harvest Prep says 4-8, but this is a pretty good team. That's a good win for Unioto as well. They needed one over a quality opponent, and this is a quality opponent.
So a 68-58 final here in Frenchtown, the first non-conference win for Unioto since their opener over Miami Trace to begin the season. Sherman's now 8-3. Harvest Prep going to fall to 4-8. Unioto back in action next Wednesday down in Bainbridge against Paint Valley. For Harvest Prep, their next game comes this Saturday against St. Francis de Sales. We'll step aside. Once again, 68-58 the final here tonight. You've been watching Ohio High School girls basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio.
Hey, Mike Glockner here from the Glockner family of dealerships. Want to talk to you about our express service that we offer at every Glockner location. Did you know that you don't need an appointment if you need a routine service done to your vehicle? All you have to do is show up. No appointment necessary. Stop by and let us serve you at any Glockner location today.
Glow Fiber is now in Ohio. And with gig speed fiber internet, we're keeping things real. As in real reliable speeds. Real people who really want to talk to you. Not to mention, real simple pricing. Switch to Glow Fiber today to get real fast, real reliable fiber internet and your first month free. Glow Fiber is here. Welcome to Glow Ohio. Call 1-833-WANT-GLOW or visit glowfiber.com to switch today.
Since 1853, Tomlinson Insurance has been protecting families, farms, and businesses in our community. As an independent agency, we offer personalized coverage for your auto, home, farm, and business, plus health and life insurance too. And we proudly partner with Erie Insurance to give you peace of mind with reliable coverage at competitive rates. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call us today at 740-773-4181 or visit us at tomlinsonins.com.
Mark. 6 months of training. 8 miles to go. A 3-way tie for almost last place.
You look good in these shorts, right?
And 3 years since he and his team at Ohio Health left cancer in the dust.
If there's not a Par Mar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Par Mar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Par Mar has it. Download the Par Mar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Par Mar rewards card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Par Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Caleb Williams has transferred to Wendy's for the new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This burger's my inspiration, and I just hope to inspire you.
Oh, you have inspired us.
Thought we were doing names on the headband.
Get it together. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie and Son Trucking. Willie and Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie and Son Trucking each week at sosaohio.com.
We welcome you back to Unioto High School, a 68-58 non-conference win for the Shermans over the Harvest Prep Warriors. Once again, Unioto back in action next Wednesday down in Bainbridge against the Paint Valley Bearcats. Harvest Prep, their next game comes this Saturday against St. Francis de Sales.
They just like it. Their schedule's so ridiculous. So for Harvest Prep, played pretty well. Only 8 turnovers in the game. They were led in scoring by Ray Smith with 13. We talked about her during the break. We talked about her all game. Just pure toughness from that kid. Really did a good job of keeping them in this game at different times. Malaya Lofton with 12. Janae Carter with 12. Jordan Johnson with 10. They got 5 points from Moday Gamble, 2 points from Janaea Wilson, and then 4 points from Ajua Ashampong as well. So they were 11 of 17 at the free throw line. One of the stories of the game late was what Unioto was able to do to get to the line. So 11 for 17 at the line. Unioto was 23 of 28 from the line. Maya Hamilton, 14 of 15 at the free throw line, making her last 14 of the game. One away from getting in the state record books, but also not an SVC record because I believe it was Coach Holland's daughter, Whitney Holland, was 15 for 15 in a game once for Paint Valley. So for Unioto, they only had 5 players score, 2 points from Kendra Walker, a big basket there in the third quarter that brought them back into the lead. 2 points from Kira Beard, also a pretty big basket at the time. Maggie Holbert with 9. 8 of those came in that second quarter when they started to build their lead a little bit. 24 from Maya Hamilton. A lot of those came from the line. As I mentioned, 14 to 15. 9 rebounds as well. And then Miley Smith, 31 points, 10 rebounds. Also, Maggie Holbert, 7 rebounds and 5 assists. Just a really good overall game. Pretty well played game. Unioto too many turnovers still with 18 for the game. But they limited that in the fourth quarter. Only 2 turnovers in that fourth quarter for them to outscore the Warriors 20-10 in that fourth quarter to ultimately get their 8th win of the season.
Big thank you to Kenneth Thang for making the short drive over to Unioto for tonight's contest. Also, big thank you to all of our winter sports live stream sponsors that make everything we do here at SOSA possible. For Kenneth Thang, John Bruce, I'm Dewey Daly saying so long from Unioto High School. You've been watching Ohio High School girls basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio Health.